What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and a recreation of the Zurich airport. And last time we got the remote stands for B up and operating. We still have a couple remote stand gates available. We will get to those in due time, but these do seem to be working okay. We do have some flights coming in, some Swiss flights, some... Is that Air Portugal? I don't honestly know. Altalita? I don't honestly remember. Air France, some British Airways, KLM. Things are going okay. KLM's up to 17% favorability, so things are going okay. In that regards, big old traffic jam over here. I can't think of a clean way to fix that, so we're just gonna leave it. Today. Oh, I did start to take this row out. And we're gonna do the same thing up here. And up here? No. Okay. The building doesn't stretch to there, and I've decided I'm going to do sidewalk rather than terminal because there's a couple benches out here, like benches, but I can't do that interiorly. On the inside. It has to be on a sidewalk, so we're just going to do sidewalk. But today I want to see if we can figure out what we're doing with this plus the train station, and I've got a feeling I'm going to absolutely hate what's going to happen today. But we do have the check-ins in place. The train station is going to be kind of the big key to this. The problem that I'm going to have is the train station runs from the top left to bottom right. It is a almost straight diagonal, and obviously we can't do diagonals. I've been hemming and hawing and trying to figure out how we're going to do this, so still haven't 100% decided. I did just decide I need to add a pillar over here and a pillar. Where are you? You're one in, so that would be there. And then I guess you're one up from that one, so you'd be along this row. So there and there. Okay, lovely. Those technically would carry upwards. Nope, I was right the first time. You go there. You go there. There and there. Okay, lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna hate what I'm gonna do today. I can already feel it. Gonna drop in a bunch of shops in here. If you were paying attention from the last episode, did change the flooring. The flooring down here is different. It's not the dark tile. I think this floor is the light tile, and this floor is the light tile. And we're actually gonna start up here today. Gonna pause it because lag is not great right now. We're gonna do an elevator here. I don't remember putting that wall there, but sure, because it's not correct. Escalator, elevators, it should be over here. Okay. You can go. We'll have to move everything in line with this one. Yeah, you're going up at a diagonal this way. You're going up, should be at a diagonal this way. There's another elevator in the middle here. What is the distance? It's kind of in the middle. This is 28, half of 28 is 14, which lives there, which makes this 14 as well. Give me an escalator. I guess we will do this in real time. There's an escalator there. There's a stairwell here. Oh, I don't like that. No. We're just going to put them right next to each other. Stairs. Escalator. And then you come up here. Okay. Yeah, this sidewalk should be in line with this door, not the door on the right. Because there's elevators towards the right. That is going to end up right there. So... Oh, no, don't take out the road. Just take out the stands. I'm going to leave that in place. We're going to come upstairs. And we will drop the elevators. There's a big old bank of elevators. Oddly enough, that sits nicely where it is. So, 1, 2... I think we'll do 3 on this side. You can stay. You go across. You come up. Apparently you're not going to stay. That's... Thank you. Actually, no. Take that back. No. Thank you. Because you're the front wall. I don't even know what floor I'm on anymore. Is there anything right next to that elevator? There's a weird little nook, if you will. But basically it goes forward. And then there's the sunrise shop that lives here, which wasn't planning on doing today, so I don't know what it actually is. Let's come back upstairs. You come forward, and on the other side... Oh, there's bathrooms over there. Who'd have thought there are bathrooms over there? You come forward, where are those bathrooms at? I would assume they're on the interior side, because this on the right-hand side is parking garage. And it looks like there's a door to the parking garage roughly right here. So there's bathrooms. Looks like there's a hallway right here. So we're going to add a couple bathrooms. That's not bathrooms. Or copy. It's been a day. Give me a small set of bathrooms. You will work. You will not work, because you're going to copy that entire shop, aren't you? Yeah, of course you are. Fine. Where do I have that shop going to? Give me this. We're not doing a very big bathroom or anything like that. I'm going to put you right here. Male. Female. Huzzah. Bathrooms. Wall here. Hallway. Looks like this wall kind of... Looks like it comes up and kind of goes diagonally back. So we'll do that. There we go. And again, looks like there's some kind of a door to the parking garage. So we'll just do that. Lovely. Things are going okay. Tile. I always enjoy whenever I start a video with a plan, and very quickly that plan devolves into something else. Right. Well, we're going to take this wall across to here and across here. We're going to take it to here, although that's probably going to turn into a window. Going to leave the elevator side. You all can go. Hopefully people don't fall through. There's 2 doors similar to this. So I'm just going to grab these doors. And you're going to live there. Nope. You're going to move over a spot and live there. We're going to get a little piece of wall there. Nope. I said just a piece. Thank you. We'll go ahead and do some tile. That's lovely looking. We're going to flip the screen, and I do like how this is arranged above the road, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. We're going to get a small window, say right here, and 2 small windows, 1 and 2. That's going to be a wall since it's adjacent to the elevator. And then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Great. Things are looking okay. So we're going to grab this. We're going to come over to here. Now, you may recall that I said that the car rental agency. I don't know why my brain was thinking that started with a D. But the car rental agency is over on the left-hand side here. I don't know what we're doing with the parking garage area on this side. That's a problem for future self. But over here on the left-hand side, we've got the car rental agency. Why do I feel like this hallway has windows on the left-hand side? But this is open to below, so we'll have to window that area. But there are elevators over on the left-hand side here. A big old bank of them. I would say 9. I'm not going to do 9. That seems a bit overkill, if you ask me. Let's pause so I can actually get things built in a reasonable time here. Nope. Forward. Thank you. Oh, the game is struggling right now. We'll go with 5. Wall, wall, wall. This is front of building. You are sidewalk. This goes away so we can actually slide these guys to the left, a square. In fact, we'll go ahead and we'll take that out. We'll go ahead and demolish this. Because the sidewalk basically comes in from, in front of the door, and then you could just, walk straight across. There we go. Yeah, it's to the left of the escalator, so I don't know what past me was thinking. No, we're not going to do that until this is built. Game's not going to be happy that this goes away, but it'll be happy once we get the train station. The elevators go all the way down. Oh, that's parking lot. Okay, I was going through the maps, and yeah, the parking lot threw me. The elevators do not go down to the train station, but they do go down to L-1, which is the one with check-in 3. This one. Fortunately, I need to wait for those to get built. Okay. You guys are taken care of. Brings us down to this floor. This is L-1. I believe it is technically underground on this side, not on the front side. So the elevators over on the right-hand side do extend further to the left as the, I'm going to butcher it, Oshner's, maybe? Oshner's shoes is around the corner from the check-in. So we're going to come up to, I guess that'll work, come over and back. And the store is back here. I'm going to do a break room down here in the corner somewhere. I'm just going to take this across, sure. And we will figure everything else out in due time. The elevators basically come forward like that. Oh, there is considerably more space here than there needs to be. But that's okay. So the train station has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 escalators that run from here down to here and over here up to there. And then another 1, 2 banks of elevators. Couple hours, couple beers later, I think we're okay. Again, we've got the escalators on the left-hand side, escalators on the right-hand side there, running diagonally with the elevators in the middle as well. Platforms 1 and 2 are on the right side, 3 and 4 are on the left-hand side. These stairs and escalators take you up 1 floor. Ended up shifting the elevators over, ended up shifting all of this forward a little bit. There is more space than I had more space there than needed to be there. This is actually pushed forward a little bit, and this will help us once we drop in the parking garage on the left-hand side, as there is a ramp down over on the left-hand side, a ramp up on the right-hand side, exiting over here at some point down the road. I do have some of the shops laid out. I do want to kind of knock the rest of that out today. But you go down to the train station, which I do have on the diagonal. Again, platform 1 and 2 on the right-hand side, 3 and 4 on the left. It's hard to tell underground, but this subway connects over here, this subway on the left-hand side, and as we slide down, this one on the left side, this one on the right-hand side. It's not bad. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. But I'm okay with how it ended up. All of the gates are connected to the... all the desks are connected to the correct gates. We ended up moving all of this up. And I was going to do a big old room for a big old shop room. Can I get away with that? If I come to, say, here, you're not gonna... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's pause for a second. We'll do that. That'll give us the terminal area that we need. I think I want to shrink this down. We'll take it over like that. We'll take this across to, I guess, there. Where does the exit? basically ends at the end of the elevators again. There's a bunch of elevators, and I really don't want to put any more elevators here. The game is having enough trouble with pathing as it is. I don't want to stress it out any more than that. We're going to take this up to here. We're going to take this over. We're going to take it down. There's a door over here, but I don't know where it goes to, so I'm just going to turn it into a wall. And basically it comes down to like this and comes over like that, and this is parking. So I'm just going to take out... Yeah, we're going to take out all that. And that's going to be a parking lot at some point. We'll probably do some sidewalk down the side here, you know, so people can get from their cars to wherever they need to go. We'll go ahead and wall that. We'll wall that. Do a hallway here. Do a hallway there. This makes absolutely no sense. You're going to have to go to the break room, but step across the baggage. Ooh, no, I can't do that. Yeah, it just dawned on me I can't actually do that. Because you can't overlap a staff room over a shop. Given how many shops that we are running, I don't want to do... So I could probably tuck it up a little bit. I just want to do a giant single shop like this. There is a Starbucks. Gotta do it as a food room for now to start with. It's basically kind of underneath the escalators. So basically there's... I'm just doing this so we can get, like, make it look nice at least. So you got, you know, coffee machines in the back. You got another coffee machine here. There's suddenly thinking about doing a cash register here, which I think I will. Give me a... Nope. Give me a display fridge here. I'm gonna do a little counter wrap on that side, a little extra counter over here. That way we've got a pathway here for people to get to the registers. We can actually destroy that now. There is a seating area in the middle. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we'll do that. Nope, that's not right. There we go. I'm gonna do a wall. It's not actually a wall, it's just a little ledge, if you will. The seating is kind of a orangey. Something in this tone. And then there are round tables all the way around. Nope. Do that so people can actually get there. And then, nope. I want modern chairs. Like so. It's black. There we go. And we will just copy you around since you're already painted. Like so. may interfere. We're going to take that out. We're going to take that out. And then around the rest of the area, give me tile real quick. It's kind of a tan tile-ish area, like so. Don't want to do that. And something to that effect. I think I do want to get rid of you. There is a pillar down here. I said pillar, not a wall. And then there is a little bit of seating kind of along the sides. Some interesting seating to say the least. Give me you guys. We're going to spread this out a little bit further. It's green. There is... looks like 2 tables. It's for lack of better phraseology, it's Starbucks green. And then there is... No, that is just a one-sided bench. Okay. I suppose I could have used a couch. We'll go with this. There's no arms on it. And then there's just a lone chair. And it's not at just one table. It's at like all the tables. And just one little happy chair. It's something like that. They all face the same way too, which is interesting. We'll do you there. And we'll slide you over just a little bit. Give me the tile real quick, because we're gonna... It does kind of bow out a little bit. I was kind of trying to avoid that, but you know what? It's fine. We'll extend all of you just 2 squares. And then there's kind of a little design going around the outer edge as a kind of a fence, but we're not going to get a fence in here at all. There is a pillar here and a pillar here. I'm going to add trash cans next to the pillars. Is there seating at that far end? Not really, but there is a short wall that kind of comes down like this, and there is just a little bit of seating. You... We've got ourselves a Starbucks. Do I have a Starbucks logo? No, because all of those are closed right now. So we got our Starbucks. We'll get the logo in. Down over here, there is a Cafe Spettacolo. Again, probably butchering that. It's right, kind of wraps around the escalator. I'm going to just keep it here, kind of, I don't want to say square it off. It's kind of goes this way. There's windows involved, which makes life more difficult. So give me a, nope, give me a food room. I'm going to do it here. We're going to put the restaurant-y stuff on the back wall. Again, you got coffee machines. There's a soda machine back there, but since we don't have soda, we'll do a beer tap. Sure. Looks like there's kind of some little snack area, and then, you know what, for good measure, we'll throw in the kitchen sink, shall we? There we go. And then, there's a display fridge and then some counter. Do that. Again, we're going to go with another shop register. Do a counter over there. It's a little interesting. I'm going to go ahead and delete the room because there's kind of, I want to say, two separate dining areas, if you will. Because there's kind of a little interior area, then there's kind of a window. And then there's like a separate eating area, and then it almost looks like there's another window. Which is odd to me, but sure. So there's a little bit of eating area in there. I'm going to do... We'll do a window there, a window there. Little wall, 1, 2, that'll be a tight fit. Give me... Just because I want to get this in place, so I know how much room I have. Because it looks like there's bar-style eating here. And there, we'll go ahead and just grab a couple stools and hope that people can actually get there. A little bit darker, something like that. So it looks almost L-shaped, but given the fact that I'm kind of stuck, it looks like it kind of goes along this wall. There's a small seating area out front, but there's kind of the cafe portion on the left-hand side, a little additional enclosed seating area on the right-hand side. There's an escalator that goes in the middle here. In lieu of that, I'm just going to drop in some tables and chairs out front, and we will call it good. That's not the way the chairs go whenever you're at the table. There we go. They're black. There's a couple yellow chairs that I will get to in a second. We'll do that. Why do I do that? You know what? We'll do that, and then... They're kind of bright mustard yellow. There. And that'll work for the cafe. I don't have anything there, right? No. Okay. The rest. Got to be careful over this side because there are bathrooms over here. So we're going to run a shop. And it's going to be just stupid big. Can't be outside. Oh, I don't have terminal up here. Easy for me to say. You know what? I'm just going to leave that wall there. We're going to go ahead and let you guys build. Give me a shop room. Gonna run it to here. Gives us really tiny space for a break room if we wanted to go down that road. I am going to go up to the top just so I pick up the shop room up there. Don't want to take it too far to the left because the bathrooms are just past that escalator. So we're going to go to there. That is a big old shop room. Let's start over on this side. This wall takes you up to, you know, the terminal itself. Flip. Over. Oh, I was gonna get rid of that wall. That's what I was gonna do. We're not gonna start there. We're gonna start down over here. I want to get rid of that wall first. Right here, there are a bunch of lockers. I can't do anything when it comes to lockers, except... Nope. That weird? Hold on. Can I manipulate the system here? I like the idea of the self-checks to be like lockers. They're not going to do it. Oh, no, they're going to be flashing that they're off, aren't they? I'm going to hate that, aren't I? Okay. Let's just go with vending machines. It's the right size for vending machines, so we'll just throw some vending machines in here. But the lockers are gray, and so you can pay and store your bag while you're shopping, perhaps, or whatever you need to do. I'm gonna do this quick, so I know what we've built, what we're not building. I don't really need to take out the walls, do I? Apparently I'm going to. Okay, I may have mentioned it before. There is an Oshner, probably butchering that, sport, as well as an Oshner shoes that are over here. Got everything from luggage to outerwear, winter jackets, shirts, shoes, any number of things. If you're in the States, kind of reminds me of like a Dick's Sporting Goods. But there's kind of... Actually, let's go 4 and 4. There we go. Big old windows. There's some doors that are propped open. I did not math that, did I? Do that. I'll do that. There. But it's just a big old shop. I'm just going to take it to there so we don't have to build all of this area. Looks like the registers are kind of in the... Nope, that's not where shops are. In the front, facing out, there's, you know, displays going across the front. So we'll do a little bit of space here. 1, 2... We'll do one there, one there. Give me a pedestal right in the middle, because it's a bunch of stuff right next to the register. Nope. Next to the register. There we go. And then we'll grab some nice shelves and have it facing out with, you know, a bunch of shoes on it, displays like that. Everything is kind of going into rows. Give me some wall mounted. There is a door to the back over on the right-hand side. I assume there's probably one on the left-hand side, given how large it actually is. But we're just going to take it all the way over to the side. We'll put a door over here. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and just zone it as a staff zone so we don't have people wandering back there. Flooring is kind of just a light hardwood all the way through. And then you just have kind of rows of shoes and rows of merch just everywhere. Give me some. Don't use basic shelves too often. Why not? Yeah, we'll use one of the round ones there, and we'll grab some nice shelves along the side here. And along the side over here, and how about we'll do something like that, just so it breaks up the monotony of the shop. And there we go. We've got our Oshner's sporting goods and our shoes. Give me a medium door. There's glass doors on the side, so you can go through and close up shop as you need to. I'm gonna come through and do this and that, just because I do like to know where my, I guess, behind the scenes area is. So that takes care of those shops. On the other side, we have a couple of Coop or Co-op, I don't know which. C-O-O-P. There's a Coop to go and a Coop shop. Those are grocery stores, if you will. And this one has a little seating area. It's kind of a grab and go area for basic grocery goods. And so got a few stools over here for people to just sit, eat. A little bit of wall comes over like that. And then there's self-check stands here because it is just a grab and go. But since I can't do self-check, we'll do that. The wall comes back. I'm going to do a door over here, but it does go diagonally. There's kind of a bunch of baked goods there, and then we'll do a door, you know, for staff back here. We'll do that and that, maybe. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want. Give me some nice shelves. Again, this is grocery. Did that twice. Grocery store-esque, but as it's grab and go, we'll just kind of do some simple shelves. Across from here, there we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Flooring's already in. The major grocery store is over here. So you've got basically your checkouts up in the front. Let's do it on this side first, and then, yeah, that's fine. Just standard checkout for, you know, grocery stores. They've got the conveyor belt. There we go. I knew I'd find the word. No, because I want to back shelves. There's just standard groceries. Like full groceries. There's like frozen chicken I see in one of the pictures. Not something you're probably going to take on the plane. No, I'm picturing somebody taking frozen chicken on a plane, which, let's be honest, I wouldn't be overly surprised if somebody was running around with some frozen chicken. No, I want the nice shelves. Somebody's in 32B with some frozen chicken. We'll put these kind of in line with the grocery aisles. We'll do something very similar to this up in the Migros, which is in the area above, and then down over in here we have a Dosenbach, which looks like it's a shoe store. So we're going to do the shop counter. It looks like it's on this side. It kind of goes back and over. I'm just going to do it. Probably actually just going to just drop a wall right here. Because again, we don't need all that space, right? We've got plenty of other shops in here. So we'll roll these just kind of down over here. We'll do some display wall shelves. And a couple there. We'll do some largish ones because they've got the displays of all the shoes that you could possibly want at an airport. And then there's, you know, little displays of shoes up at the front. Something like that. This side, we're going to backtrack over to this corner. And over here, we've got another press and books. That's just outside the cafe. Then there's an SBB Travel Center. That is here along with the SBB ticket. Now the SBB, from what I can tell, is the train that runs down below. So we will just do this. I'm going to grab counter from, going to take out the zoning. We're going to flip it, drop the, I want the counter from the shop. Food room. There we go. We're going to take out this wall, and the press and books basically runs, nope, there we go, diagonally back here. There's a cash register there. We'll do 4, 5, 6 just to make sure we've got enough space. And we're going to take this way. I don't know how we're doing shelving. Take that out. This looks like it does just go kind of straight and down. In this area, it looks like where you could plan, you know, do bookings for more extensive travel if you're in the region. Maybe there's like a ski trip you want to go on. So we'll do that. It looks like there is some wall-mounted information. Big old picture back here. And some... Nope, I want a pedestal. Pedestal. So some information there. We're going to run pedestals. It's going to be nothing but pedestals. The flooring in here is the same as, you know, everywhere else in the downstairs area. We've got a little space over here, so we'll do that. Oh, you didn't. Well. So that takes care of that one. The travel looks like it's the same kind of flooring. I see a plant though. See a big old plant back in the back here. There is a door. I can't do doors on diagonal, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Let's delete this room. We will do a quick food room through here. So I can get a little bit of counter like that. Counter here. And then we'll delete that. There is a ticket machine that's back here. I actually need to take some of this out so that people can work. This ticket machine appears to be, I believe, white. I'm going to call it white. So that takes care of that room. Over here, we've got a kiosk along with another shop called Rituals, which, I'll be honest, reminds me of like a Bath and Body Works, if you will. Looks like it's got candles and perfume, those kind of things. So we will do 2 separate shops. We'll do one there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 there. There's also a I think it's a McCoifier. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Looks like it's like a barber shop. There's also a text press, which that I'm not sure what that is. But we're not going to be able to fit it in there. It's a laundry. Okay. So there's a laundry area that's right here that you can, you know, wash your clothes. Just make sure you've got the correct amount of time. So the kiosk, just like all the rest that we've encountered, you got your books, your magazines, and all the normal sort. This one, the Rituals, has more of, it's got a display up in the front, big old candle display. So give me some nice shelves here, and we'll do that. There's looks like some perfumes along the side, and then there's some wall mounted along the back. Now we've got the space, so we'll kind of continue that across. What is this described as? Oh, that's cosmetics. Very different than what I was picturing. Okay. Yeah, close-ups. Close-ups are a lot better. Step into a world of exceptional skincare products inspired by the ancient traditions of Far Eastern cultures. The Rituals collection offers unique fragrances for him and her, top quality gift sets, products for home and body, and so much more. So you've got skincare. I swear those are candles. The picture I'm staring at right now, it looks like candles. But what do I know? What is the flooring? It's a hardwood. Yeah, I'm gonna die on the I'm gonna die on this candle hill. Maybe there's some candles. I don't know. Sure, why not? The flooring wooden. The kiosk looks like it is just the regular flooring as well. On the right-hand side, we've got the Ella Beauty Salon. And so you can get your hair done, you can get maybe a nice manicure, pedicure, and then bathrooms over here. So this kind of curves around. From here, because this is kind of the center 1, 2, 3 wall. 1, 2, 3 wall. I don't like that. We're gonna go to there. And there's basically a hallway, so I'm closing this gap. 2? That was not 2. Pause, hold on. Take that out. Take all that out. You're not going to take that out. Of course not. Oh. Fine. We will leave you like that. And we'll take this back, take it over. Okay. Tell you what, give me a couch. No. Give me a armchair. And then there's a table where they're doing the nail stuff. And then there's regular seating in the back. These are black. It's a white table. And I have no idea what the chairs are, so we're just going to leave them at like that. We're going to copy this. We're going to drop it over here. Looks like there is a display cabinet of probably some kind of maybe nail polish, that kind of thing. Right there, and this actually is a white marble tile, so we'll do that. And I think that'll work for us. I'm going to extend this wall over here. These escalators go up to the parking garage. Give me a contract. This is actually what this shop is. Oh, I forgot you, my little friend. This one is the Interdiscount. Electronics, headphones, stereos, TVs. Yes, I said TVs. There's, in the picture I'm looking at, there's like a 60-inch flat screen TV on the front. Part of me thinks airports have like airport stuff, but I forgot this is kind of in a city center, and so they've got transportation to and from via train, via the city train or the intercity train, as well as the metros and stuff. And just when I think airport, I think you go to catch a plane and that's the extent. So we'll do that. There's kind of a big old table on the left, well, right-hand side with, looks like laptops in the front, and then looks like possibly phones back there. There's another one here. There's kind of some red bins in front that have some kind of electronicness on it. I did not get the other one in there. Copy, paste. And then 1, 2, 3. It looks like there's phones on a couple of these. All of the rest of the shelving is white. There we go. Last thing is bathrooms. So we're going to come in, we're going to grab bathrooms and see if I could actually change levels. There is a family restroom. Do we have one with a family restroom in the middle that's... Yes. Oh. Wrong place. Okay. We're just going to put you right here. Boom. Are those the only bathrooms on this floor? Yes. Now I find that interesting. Yeah, there's no other bathrooms on this floor. Which, given the size of this, is kind of surprising. This hallway just goes back, goes like that. Let's real quick tweak the flooring. And take care of this. This is going to be behind the scenes. We could probably do the break room down over here. It's a little further than I think I would like it to be, given the fact that all the staff is basically on the other side of this floor. Maybe we won't need a break room? Because realistically, the only folks that are really in this area of the airport is going to be passenger service agents. And apparently this contractor that's going to be stuck back there. Okay, we'll do that. So that takes care of this floor, takes care of the train station as well. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It would be a lot better with the escalators going diagonally. And then there's a little bit of seating on either side, but we'll go with this as it is. Don't really recall any seating in here. There is some vending over here for tickets to the train. That way you don't actually have to go into there. But that is basically this floor in a nutshell. Now we just have to deal with this floor. And this floor. This isn't going to be too bad. It's fixing what I moved. Getting the two shops in and then the car rental agency. And then just dealing with the shops and food in this. Got the food court down here, the Migros, the shopping grocery store over here, and then just some shops down at this end. It stops basically here. And this goes to the parking garage. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing with parking. That's gonna be for another day though. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.